I can 100% guarantee that you have never seen these tips before in any YouTube channel. They will tell you now, you stop watching porn, go to gym, have this porn blocker on your phone. Like every fucking guy on the internet says this same shit. And if this thing would have worked, then people would not be addicted. 99% of the men are facing this modern struggle, which is addiction to this pornography, addiction to this hypersexualized pictures and videos, and they are just wasting their time and hour. Like I have wasted few of my years on this degenerate thing. Okay, so this is probably the most honest and the most important video I have ever made on YouTube till date. Yeah, now I want to first of all congratulate you, because if you have clicked on this video, then you are interested in at least watching little bit of long form content, and your attention span is not fucked up. Because if you are a person who watches just 6-minute abs videos, 6 minutes of hacks or tips to change your life or fix your life, then I want to tell you those shit does not work ever. Okay, fixing your life does not happen within 6 minutes or 5 minutes. Like if you want to grab somebody's thousands of hours of research and then learning, then applying into their own life, then sharing it with you like I am doing. Okay, so that thing needs little bit of more explanation, and that thing needs long form content like this kind of full guide. Okay, so that you can literally change that thing and fix your life forever, permanently. And this video won't be like all other how to stop watching porn and how to be on NoFap permanently videos, where they just tell you that stop watching porn, go to gym, start having porn blockers on your devices, and then you will see that if you stop watching porn, you will become a superhuman, your testosterone will increase, your focus will increase. Bro, give people the actionable steps. You can't give, because you have never gone through this situation. So that's what you need to listen, and you need to take advice from people who have gone through this situation. So that's why I think this video is going to be a very important video that you have watched in your whole day today. So that's I can 100% assure you. Now I want to just tell you that few years ago, like probably 5-6 years ago, I was just like you, wasting time on the internet searching the best pornography thing, and seeing all the Instagram models hypersexualized pictures and like jerking off. That is the thing. Like few years ago, like when I was waking up, I was doing the shit. I was before going to bed, I was doing those shit. Then I started heavily going that I need to change my life, bro. I need to take some responsibility, I need to earn money, I need to become rich, I need to do something in my educational field, like get a job and all. So all these things I needed to do. Like I put thousands of hours of study in like neuroscience, fitness, how to become healthy, how to have a good mental health. So after that, I have curated these 5 actionable steps, which if you can do and which if you can apply into your life, this is gonna change your life forever. I can 100% guarantee that you have never seen these tips before in any YouTube channel. Okay, because those people have never gone through porn addiction or this NoFap journey. Like they just search from Google how to stop watching porn, how to be on NoFap. They will tell you now, you stop watching porn, go to gym, have this porn blocker on your phone. Like every fucking guy on the internet says this same shit. Okay, and if this thing would have worked, then people would not be addicted. And I know 99% of the men are facing this modern struggle, which is addiction to this pornography, addiction to this hypersexualized pictures and videos, and they are just wasting their time and hours. Like I have wasted few of my years on this degenerate thing. So that's what I'm going to now dive deep into this topic. So let's go and cure this addiction called this porn addiction. Let's make you be on this NoFap journey permanently. Now there is a great addiction researcher who has a book called Dopamine Nation called Dr. Lembke. She has researched hundreds of dopamine related studies, and she has studied this addiction behavior, and she is a clinical psychologist and psychiatrist. So she has seen in her patients, like after researching and studying, and she has observed that it takes generally 30 days to quit any kind of addiction. It is like cocaine addiction, it is like porn addiction, it is like smoking, it is like alcoholism, like every kind of addiction. First of all, I want to tell you that it's not that hard to quit porn addiction. Like Sandeep Maheshwari says no आसान है, so it's literally bro आसान है. Okay, like porn addiction को छोड़ना. Now why I am telling, because there are addictions like cocaine, there are addictions like smoking, there are addictions like alcohol. This kind of addictions like cocaine and any drugs, like they increase your dopamine much more than watching porn or jerking off or having an orgasm or ejaculation. Okay? Like according to neuroscience, cocaine increases your dopamine 1,000 times more than your base level of dopamine. Sex and having orgasm increases just 100 times. Like it just doubles your dopamine level. Cocaine increases your dopamine like 1,000-fold. So even those people can quit their addiction within 30 days, and I'm damn sure that you will see results within 1 or 2 weeks, and after 30 days of abstinence you will totally leaving this porn and fapping. Okay, so that's my promise. Okay, before sharing with you these 5 actionable steps which I've curated by putting my thousands of hours into scientific data, into scientific research and learning and applying onto my own life, and these actionable steps have changed my life and I want to share it with you. But before sharing it with you, I want to just tell you that the beginning 3 days will be the hardest of quitting any addiction, be it a porn addiction, be it alcohol, be it smoking. Like beginning 3 days are the hardest. I call this law of momentum. Like beginning 3 days it takes for you to build a momentum on any activity. Like if you do 3 days of exercise, you will be more prone to do 4th day exercise. But if you are failing within 2 days, then you will probably not continue that activity. So that's what I'm telling you. The beginning 3 days will be the hardest days. So you have to go on a word with yourself to control those urges for beginning 3 days, and these tips are going to absolutely help you. So when you cross the beginning 3 days, you will be seeing a new kind of energy on yourself, which will be the momentum. Okay, and once you build the momentum for 3 days, you are more likely to continue those days and make 3 days to 6 days, 6 days to 12 days, 12 days to 1200 days. Okay, and you are not going to destroy your momentum, because that okay bro, building momentum is the hard part, beginning 3 days is the hardest, and bro, this is already shit, so I'm not going to destroy my momentum. And now let's dive into this actionable step. And number 1 is eliminating triggers. For God's sake, write these actionable steps which I'm telling you, and if these things that does not work, if you think, then just come in the comment section and tell me bro that it does not work, and you have the whole right to abuse me, because you have spent your time watching this video, and I am going to make sure that these steps are so much better that it's totally worth your time and worth your energy. So this number 1 actionable step is eliminating triggers. Now what do I mean by eliminating triggers? There is 3 kind of triggers. One is social media triggers, second one is attraction trigger, third one is emotional trigger. Now first one is social media trigger. So which kind of social media triggers you have to eliminate? You have to uninstall Instagram, you have to uninstall Facebook, you have to uninstall Snapchat. I'm not saying that, okay, you have to do all these things because we want a long-term process. So what you have to do is you have to go on the internet, you have to unfollow all the social media influencers, even Bollywood, Hollywood actresses bro, because nowadays just for reach they are posting their hypersexualized pictures, they're just showing off their tits and ass on the internet, nothing else. Okay, you know which actors I'm talking about. They want the money, they want a fucking nice rich life. So unfollow all these Instagram celebrities and actresses and OnlyFans models and all these people who posts this kind of hypersexualized pictures and who are making these men weak. Okay, so you have to unfollow all these people, and you have to see them as not your friend, not your crush. You have to see them as some bad fucking people and some bad bitches who are just trying to destroy your career, who are trying to destroy your life. And you have to build an angst towards them. So you have to have hate towards these people, that bro, you are not my crushes, I'm not going to even jerk off. If you make them ugly in your mind by having an angst and hating them, that you are wasting my life bro, you are wasting my energy, you are wasting my time. I will not live a happy life because of you. I won't be able to serve my mother, father. I won't be able to make my parents happy, make my wife happy in the future, make my kids proud in the future because of you fucking bitch people who are posting sexualized pictures and making my life and making my day waste. So you have to do that. You have to unfollow all these Instagram influencers who post this kind of hypersexualized pictures, OnlyFans models, TikTok videos who post, so do all these things. Okay, whichever triggers you and whichever prompts you to watch porn. So this is first step to eliminate social media triggers, and you have to reprogram your Instagram algorithm by following fitness influencers, by following the people who are giving motivation. Follow lot of them, okay, so that your Instagram algorithm should be rewired, okay, reprogrammed. So you have to do these things in the social media triggers elimination part. Okay, and people who says the bro, motivation is shit, don't watch motivational videos, I just want to tell you bro, fuck you. you, bro. Because a guy who is waking up and watching, this David Goggins' motivational video, and a guy who is waking up and watching, this Instagram influencers dance video who is just twerking and all, like a guy who is watching motivational video, he will obviously have a good day. At least he will take some action. I am damn sure that bitch person who is watching this influencers dancing on an Instagram reel and doing nothing, posting hypersexualized pictures, they are not going anywhere. Okay, so but don't let people tell you, that motivational videos are bad. Like those workout videos, those motivational videos, those talks, it builds a good environment and it fuels you to take action on your goal. Eliminate all your social media triggers by these 2 tips. I am hoping that you are pausing this video and you are taking notes, and you are doing the actionable steps right now only, at least the steps which you can take right now. If you are not doing, please fuck off from my video, bro. You watch 6 minutes videos where they discuss what are the side effects of watching porn and shit. Don't watch this video, bro. You will never quit this porn addiction if you are not taking action now. Second one is eliminating attraction triggers. Now what do I mean by attraction triggers? Now attraction trigger is a little bit same as social media triggers. Like it is also like you have to eliminate all the social media like models, OnlyFans models, like all these degenerate influencers who post their hypersexualized pictures on social media. So that is one part of it. And another part of this elimination of attraction trigger is you have to also unfollow all the people you have crush on. Okay, like literally you have to block them from your life. Okay, by either you mute their post and stories by going on to Instagram, or you unfollow them. Okay, and another thing is you have to also limit your exposure to sexual movies and this kind of movies where they promote degenerate shit, like they are having just sex after every 5 minutes. Involve yourself into some good movies or good web series. So that is what I'm telling you. These are called elimination of attraction triggers. Like after you unfollow all these people, you have to also stop engaging in so much sexual conversations, especially with people whom you never gonna date. Like there are some people who just talks virtually, like in a sexual manner, they never meet, but like why the fuck you are doing it, bro? Like stop that shit. Those are attraction triggers. Those will lead you to watching porn and shit and jerking off, and you will never be able to continue this NoFap journey. Okay, you will never be on NoFap, and you will eventually end up living a very painful and shitty life. Elimination of the social media triggers are still applicable for long term, but the elimination of attraction triggers, these are for short term, so that in the beginning 3 days, which are the hardest days to conquer, like you don't get distracted anyhow. So that is why elimination of attraction triggers is needed. Like eliminate all these sexual movies kind of shit, then eliminate all the sexual conversation if you're having with some girls and shit, especially in this beginning 3 days. Like it's a rule, bro. You have to eliminate if you want to destroy this porn addiction, or if you want to be on NoFap permanently. And now third trigger is emotional trigger. So I define this emotional trigger as flash. Like if you are frustrated, if you are lonely, if you are sad, if you are angry, if you are hungry, like if you are dealing with all these emotions, like you are more likely to, and you are more prone to watch porn and jerk off and relapse on your NoFap journey. So always be aware of your emotions. That is the only advice I can give here, because if I start talking to you about how to manage your emotions, bro, then this video will be like 5 hours long. Okay, but I just want to give you a very important advice, like focus on the things that you can control. Do not focus on the things and do not give a fuck about the things which you can't control. Either way, you will live one life, like people say that it's a tragedy from far, but when you look at closely, it is a comedy. Like bro, either way you will die, I will die, everybody will die. So do not take that much stress also sometimes, and focus on the things which you can control. Some things are outside of your control, so fuck it, bro. Like what the fuck you can do either way. You can't control your life, bro. You will die at the end of these few years. After 100 years, if you're more lucky, you will live maybe 110 years. Think either way you are properly dead in 90 years, or when you are 80 years old. Like at least physically, because you can't have that much energy also. So that is the thing. So you will die one day, so you don't have control over that also. So what the hell you are trying to control everything. Control the thing which you can control, which is in front of you. So that is what my advice is in managing your emotions and eliminating all these emotional triggers, and don't let these emotional triggers prompt you to watch porn or to jerk off. So yeah, so this is the first actionable step to quit watching porn and start your NoFap journey and be on this NoFap journey forever. Now second step is manage your dopamine properly. Now I can give you a total dopamine detox masterclass here, because I also think most of the dopamine videos that you see on the internet are shit. They don't have literally shit knowledge about how dopamine works in your body. They will tell you how to do dopamine detox. Bro, dopamine is a good thing. Without dopamine you won't even feel motivated to do your daily work. Without dopamine you will not feel like going to your kitchen and drink water. Without dopamine you will not move your body from your bed and go to washroom. So that is how much powerful dopamine is in your body. So you need dopamine. So most people are talking about dopamine detox, they are shit. They can't explain it to you scientifically because they have not spent their hours on studying dopamine or on studying neuroscience. So that is what. Okay, so I am telling you in a short manner how to manage your dopamine properly is, whenever you are on your journey to quit some addiction. Here I am talking about, quit your porn addiction and be on the NoFap journey forever. So if you want to be on the NoFap journey forever, if you are quitting addiction, first beginning days will be hard. So in those beginning days of quitting porn or NoFap, you have to literally stop your exposure to this low effort, and high rewarding activities like consumption of junk food, like consumption of very much entertainment, like watching all the time music videos and stimulating yourself with all the time movies, web series, junk foods, smoking, or consuming alcohol. So whatever is your high reward low effort activities, you have to totally eliminate those activities. And another thing which you have to do is you have to focus on the activities which takes high effort and gives normal amount of reward and normal amount of dopamine. So I hope you understand this shit which I'm trying to talk to you. Okay, like in those beginning 30 days when you are trying to quit porn addiction, you have to eliminate all the high rewarding activities and you got to accept the boringness and sadness, and you have to tell yourself that, bro, this is good, this is nothing. Okay, yeah, I can't go and indulge myself into entertainment and some high reward giving activities just because I'm feeling a little bit bored, because I'm in this journey of quitting an addiction. So I have to control myself. So this is the way to manage your dopamine properly. Now we are moving very deep in this topic, and these are one of the most important steps. So pay attention very much closely. So third actionable step is having a TPS. Now you are like, what the fuck is TPS? Before I used to call it having a GPS. So before it was goal plan system. So this is the full form, goal plan system, GPS. But somehow having a goal is a very vague term. Like, this is my goal. Target means having a deadline. Means goal with a deadline, I define it as target. Okay, like I have to reduce my body fat percentage as much as I can, and I have to be jacked whole year. So this is my target. Another target of me is like I need to make videos as much as I can, and this much subscriber I want to achieve within this much period. So this is my target. Yes, target feels much better than having a goal. So that's why I call it target. So goal plus deadline is target. Okay, it's like you get a new energy when you have a target rather than a goal. Then you have to have a plan. Like, this is I want to achieve this exam, I want to crack. Now what is my plan should be to crack this exam? I don't know what is my plan should be. Maybe I want to become a YouTuber, I want to put this much videos. What is my plan should be to achieve this much subscribers within this time frame. Now you have to literally write down a plan. Like there are some tips are there which will help you quit any addictions. Like, this is a tip, having a TPS. So you have to have a plan to achieve the target. Like, if you want to become a content creator, I wanna put this much videos in this much days, and I want to research this fields, and I want to go on this niche. Okay, so this is a plan, like how you are going to achieve that target. Then there is a system. Now system is whatever things you do on a daily basis. Like you can call it a schedule or routine also, but system feels much more better than calling it a schedule. Like, this is my daily system, bro. Like, I can't negotiate on my workout. Like, I can't consume sugar and highly processed foods, highly processed corn syrup, because it is going to increase my body fat percentage, and I'm not going to look, bro, jacked, and I'm not going to have this fucking biceps. Okay, so that is the thing. So this is my daily system, okay, which I can't defy myself also. So that is what the power of system is. So without this target, plan and system, if you don't write it down properly in a pen and a paper, you are barely going to be motivated to achieve something. But I'm sitting from so fucking long, I need to bang some push-ups now. Last two very important actionable steps left. So number 4 is redirection method. Now what is redirection method? It's nothing but redirection of your urges, and especially in these beginning days of quitting this porn addiction, or being on the NoFap journey. Like, you will feel the urges, okay, though you do every step, but still you are gonna feel the urges. So what you are gonna do is, whenever you are feeling the urge to watch porn, or you are feeling the urge to jerk off to some sexual imagery, or sexual photos or videos, so we are going to distract yourself from those porn and sexual imagery and those kind of degenerate things to these redirect topics. So you have to redirect your attention to these topics. Now these topics are like, I'm giving you some examples of these topics. Like, you have to find it for yourselves, like what are your redirect topics. Like, my redirect topics are watching UFC, or maybe watching some artistic cinema, or some good web series, like which are not going to give me some entertainment only. Like there are some movies which just gives you entertainment. I'm not saying those are bad, those are once in a month, those are good, but when you are starting this journey of NoFap, you have to think about your dopamine levels. You are not going to stimulate yourself very much in these beginning days, so you have to find a redirect topics, and redirect topics are first priority should be go playing a sport, going to gym, and this kind of things. But whenever you are feeling the urges, maybe you are not going to gym that time, so what you are going to do that time? So that time you have to find this kind of redirect topics, like either it's a sport, you love watching this sport, so you are gonna play that sport, or you love a series like good artistic cinema, like Interstellar, Inception, Oppenheimer, from which you learn something, like some boxing web series. There is some anime, I want to suggest you one anime is there, Ippo the Fighting, yeah, it's on Netflix. Like those are some web series from which you learn, like you learn that bro, train yourself, become big, like eat healthy, like boxing movies, like Creed 2, Rocky. Rocky is very old, so you might not like, but I like it, bro. It's my favorite. But some people's attention span got so fucked up that they don't like 90s movies. So if you don't like Rocky, you can watch Creed 2. So you have to find this kind of good movies, good web series, or this kind of UFC sport, or something that you can engage yourself in, especially on this beginning days, I'm telling. And to control the urges and to redirect your attention from watching porn to this kind of redirect topics. So this is the power of redirection of your urges. Like I would so highly suggest that involve yourself into UFC, and watching UFC fighting, you will fucking love it, okay? And you will thank me later that bro, thank you for exposing me to UFC. I fucking love this sport. It's cool as fuck. See, these are all actionable steps. No fucking YouTuber has got these steps, okay? I'm damn sure. Probably people are gonna steal it from this video, and then they will make their videos later. But that is the thing. Still, I will be the OG. Now let's move on to the last step, which is number 5. Like this is the step, like if I have never applied it on myself, then I would be never on this NoFap journey, and I would be never able to quit this porn addiction. So that is how much important this step is on quitting any kind of addiction, and quitting even porn addiction, or being on the NoFap. I told this kind of last few steps you can apply it to any kind of addiction. So that is how much important this step is. Now you might think this is a simple concept, but bro, this thing works so much better than those 6 minutes cringe videos of telling you, if you stop watching porn, it's gonna increase your testosterone, it's gonna make your focus 100x better. Bro, fuck those tips, bro. And like you people have wasted so many hours of young men's life by giving shit advice and giving them instant dopamine, and it has never changed their life. So now let's move on to the video which I was talking, like you have to celebrate your daily wins. Now I'm not meaning by this that you have to go and you have to literally go have a party on McDonald's and you have to celebrate your daily wins like that. When you will be on this NoFap journey, you are going to feel bored, you are going to feel a little bit frustrated, most probably you are going to feel bored, and most of the time this boredom only leads you to watch porn, because you are like, bro, I need to hype myself, I need to feel the dopamine, and I need to feel the adrenaline and different kind of hormones in my body. So most of the time you are feeling bored. So whenever you are feeling the boredom, whenever you are feeling the sadness, whenever you are feeling this frustration because you are not watching porn and you are not engaged in high rewarding activities, so those days what you have to tell yourself, like I'm not going to watch this shit, okay, and I will be winning today, okay, this is a win, today is a win. So when you tell yourself, your brain gets a little bit of dopamine boost, and that dopamine boost is very healthy, because that dopamine boost is not damaging as watching porn or engaging yourself into some high rewarding activities. And I am telling you, bro, this tip works as magic. So imply this tip on your daily life, like whenever you are feeling the urge to watch porn, or whenever you're feeling bored, you tell yourself, bro, today I want to watch this thing and today will be a win, bro. So that gives you a different kind of energy to stay on the path of pursuing this NoFap journey, or on the path of quitting this porn addiction or any kind of addiction. So if you have watched the video till the end, I'm 100% sure that this is going to have an impact on your life, and I believe it in my heart, this is going to have an impact on your life. Okay, if you follow this step religiously and if you have paid attention while I was talking in this video, because these are the things which I have curated by thousands hours of work, and by applying these things on my life, and these steps have worked like magic on my life. So that is why I am sharing it with you with this kind of long format videos, rather than making a 6 minutes highly edited mediocre video. Okay, so now I want to just conclude this thing by summarizing this whole video for you in a quick way. So you have to eliminate the social media triggers, you have to have a TPS, or which is your target plan system, you have to manage your dopamine, means you have to focus on high hard work and low reward or normal reward giving activities, and you have to avoid low effort high reward giving activities. Then you have to find your redirect topics, be it UFC, be it good motivational movies and shit. Then you have to celebrate your daily wins, and with all these steps, one thing you need is you have to exercise your willpower on a daily basis, and you have to repeat these things. Maybe you fail after 5 days, but that does not mean that you are a loser, bro. And if I want to tell you that what will happen if you literally apply this thing and if you quit your porn addiction and NoFap addiction, you already know, which I have told you, that it is obviously going to increase your focus, it is obviously going to increase your energy, you are going to feel like a superhuman, obviously, absolutely. Okay, you will not feel sleepy, you will not feel lazy, you will not feel depressed. So that's going to people tell women can smell semen retention, so that is the truth, bro. They can't smell any fucking thing. Okay, what happens is you become a non-desperate person. You are not a guy who is looking at them going in a home jerking off. You are a guy who is looking at them, you find a girl attractive, you go and talk to that girl because you have so much fucking energy and you are working on your physique, you are working on your goals. So you become a non-desperate person. So that is what happens with you. People tell they can smell, so that is what smelling means, bro. So because you become a non-desperate person, you become a motivated person. So when people look at you, they feel a different kind of energy and different kind of vibe from you, because you are not a guy anymore who is staying in home jerking off, wasting his life. You are a guy who is taking action, who is on the path of achieving his target, who is working on his plan, who is putting a daily schedule to like play every fucking day. So that is what you are doing. Okay, who does not follow these Instagram models and porn stars on social media. Okay, so that is how these things work. So I hope this video has helped you. If it has helped you, and if you want to see this kind of more long form content and more full step-by-step guide, then you can comment below what kind of videos you want to see. Like I will put my hundreds of hours and I will obviously make a video. So that's it for today's video. Till then, I will see you soon in my next video. Don't forget to stay savage, stay tough. Bye bye, take care.